Hi, and welcome to Lines on Design. We're here at Dataw Island. It's the 17th annual Home for the Holidays, and I have a designer, amazingly talented, brilliant. Lynn Monday is here. No, it's true. And everything she touches turns to glitz and glam. It's fantastic. How about that?
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about this home that you've designed.
Well, come on in.
Come on in.
In this entrance hall, this is a very contemporary home, so I didn't want to do too much. I have some trees that have a contemporary edge to them. They're a little more modern looking. We did some bags just to make you feel like we've already bought your present. It's in the bag.
When you first walk in and you look at what you want a place like this to feel like for the holidays, what inspired you here?
First of all, the colors that they had were the grays and the yellows, so I decided to do silver and gold. So that worked really well and easy. And then I thought a little greenery, you can see the view outside, so all the greens. So I didn't want my trees too white, but I wanted to have it fresh and clean looking, but with a modern edge.
I think what's interesting to me when I see your design work, it's very personal, and it feels like this really sets off the theme and the tone of the house.
Yes.
It's got a really interesting flavor, and I think that's what really sets you apart as a designer. Talk to us about the columns that flank the entryway.
Well, looking back from the living room, looking towards the front door, which we often do to see who's coming, I wanted to have some interest on each side. So I did some 6-foot trees, did the silver and gold balls together, the combination, even a little copper mixed in with it. And then I used blankets that are the old cable knits that you used to use in the winter time. Or
that's the first thing I noticed when I walked in. Again, there's so much texture and color and light and reflection. I think it works absolutely beautifully. I really like your use of bags too.
Yeah, that's to tell everybody I've got a present for them. It's to let them know that I too care about them. So that's what the bags are all about.
I love it. The mantle. Oh, Lynn. Everywhere I look, this is really fun because I get an overall flavor and feel, and all at once I can see so much attention to detail.
Of course, they had the TV on the mantle. We did put the deers up there to kind of counterbalance all of that. Garland, normal garland. We did the fur for the feet just to add a little texture.
Okay.
And then still the same colors, silver and gold. And then I put fresh garland in with the regular garland. So I mixed it.
Again, look at, I really want to do the attention to the deers because what a great touch.
Yeah, and then you've got the
lanterns are
lanterns
fabulous.
also. And
do you come in with a master plan? Or do you just kind of let it organically evolve as you feel?
Well, you have to purchase this stuff. So you're buying everything. So you buy everything. So you have kind of a plan.
Right, you know what you're doing. This is beautiful too.
Thank you. They said we needed to do a nativity scene.
Okay.
So I thought that one was apropos for this house.
Let's walk over here because this is a pretty dynamic piece that you've done here.
This is a piece that can be yours in bronze.
Wow.
It's for your mega mansion. It's at the end of your driveway in the mega mansion. It's done by Wesley Beaufort. He is a very famous sculptor, and he does all sorts of things. He's awesome.
I mean, this is...
And this is very majestic. We didn't have a dining room table in here, so I decided I better bring something large, something that would wake up this area or do something interesting to this area, and that's what I did.
Lynn's so much fun to listen to because your use of the English language is exquisite too, and you bring characters and things to life when you talk because of the way you describe it. I think
Thank you very much.
Again, now here we have lovely
This
tree.
is a 9-foot tree.
Look at this.
And there's 3 columns that come together to make a corner here. So I thought, well, it would be interesting to have a tree there that would be not normal. I try to do the the unusual.
Right, the abnormal. But really, it is.
I am abnormal.
But it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
I think that's what's fun.
Right.
Is you really have to pay attention because there are a lot of design elements that really flow together that you would not predict. I love the skirt.
Yes, that's fur. Just adding a little texture. We have some fur pillows on the sofa, and we added the fur underneath that tree because you can look across from the sofa over to the tree, you'll see it.
And because I know Lynn Monday Homes and I know your store, when I walked in, I tell you the first thing that hit me was the beautiful, amazing holiday smell.
Oh, yes.
We might as well pitch
Absolutely.
a product while we're doing it,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Exactly. Is that, and that's from
Absolutely.
your potpourri.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantastic.
It is.
We're going to walk right over here, so stay with us. As the Christmas music plays, we're sitting here showing all of these exquisite designs. This is sort of a fun little area off of the kitchen. Share with me a little bit about what you did here and how it all pulled together. It's wonderful.
This really wasn't a plan, but what you do is you take what you have. You don't have to run out and buy new plates, new silverware, new glasses, new anything. You take what you have and you make it Christmassy. And you can go outside and pick some plants and then throw some balls in that and then add a couple of lanterns, tie your napkins off with some ribbon to make it look interesting, add a little package which makes them feel like you've got something special for
Which
them.
I love, absolutely
It
love.
makes them feel like you have a plan to give them a small gift for coming over and having dinner with you.
Are there any rules for the road when you are designing? I noticed that you've got 3 lanterns here, a lot of mixture again of texture.
Right.
How do you set it up, or is there anything you could share with our audience?
Size of the table, I think it varies. You know, if your table's much longer, there would be more lanterns, or they'd
Okay.
be further apart, or maybe there'd be one center one that's you know, larger. Sometimes you can separate your chairs so that you can do a center arrangement that doesn't interfere with the people talking across from each other.
And I do want people to know again that this is a charity event that you're doing,
Yes.
a 17th annual Holiday Homes here in Dataw Island, and I think it's going to be exquisite if this is any indication.
Oh, the homes are awesome. They're all beautiful.
You know what's funny? When I first started design 100 years ago, this was my first house on Dataw Island. There was nothing here.
This was your first
Not
house?
this home, but I mean, coming in here
Your
from
first-
Hilton Head was my first. It was really pretty fun.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful southern room.
I think this is a very intimate room. It's very clean, very fresh, very white. And because of that, we did the tree simple, understated, added some fur pieces in here to give it a little texture and to also make it feel like Christmassy. And then we did the tree just in white and a couple of white bags. It's really quite simple, but the room is.
But
the room is understated, so therefore the tree is understated. You wouldn't want to come in here with bright red or bright green because it's quiet and simple, and so we kept it in that motif.
Is that really a rule that you abide by? Do you try to look at the style of the home and then create your? Okay.
Absolutely, because often if I'm doing Christmas in someone's home, it is about them.
Okay.
And we want it to reflect about them, not about me.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't do razzle dazzle in somebody's house that's all leather.
Had
and
14,000 kids.
yeah, and whatever.
Right.
You know, but there's certain looks for certain rooms. So I take into account the room and decorate accordingly.
If you're talking to clients about things that should be purchased for Christmas, do you have any basics or essentials that you think everyone should own?
No, I think candles maybe.
Well, it's funny that you said that because
And these
are the
dripless,
coolest. Look at these.
That you know, you can leave them on 24/7. They're battery operated. You can click them on and off. They're great around little children. They're great in a home where you're worried about fire. A lot of people worry about that. Maybe they've had a fire in their home and they don't want to have 2 of them. These are great for that reason.
One of the things that you said that struck me also was that you integrate reusable, like trees, artificial.
And then add real to it.
Okay.
Adding real to it gives it texture and also the beautiful smells.
Oh, the smell's amazing.
The smells that we all love, of pine and all the Christmas smells, you know.
From a light point of view, are you a white light lover as opposed to the...
Yes.
Okay. I love you.
Period.
That's what I really like about you. You're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like white.
Exactly.
Lights.
Exactly. For the people who may not have met Lynn before, she is, well, you've been a designer for how many years now?
About 40.
And you absolutely so love it. She's got a really incredible shop here, Lynn
Thank
Monday
you.
Home, that's really great. If you haven't had a chance to go in it, there's amazing things. Every time I go, I buy something, so I can personally attest to that. Thank you all for joining us here on Lines on Design. There's more to come.